Hello and welcome back to the channel, or welcome to the channel, whichever one it may be. And if you are new here, please feel free to like, subscribe, comment, do all those wonderful things, and yeah, just let me know what you think. So I am kitting up another kit because you know what? What's another whip? What's another whip? And in my yeah, anyway, I'm going to be kitting up this kit. Not kidding it. I'm not kidding it up. I'm gonna open this up, we're gonna look at it, and then I am gonna kit it up, but I'm gonna do it off camera because I kind of don't feel like dealing with a diamond art club on camera today. Something in there. Okay, well now there's not. It was a multi-placer. It was just, I think it was the big one. So, this is obviously an older kit. I've had it for a while. Yeah, one of the older ones in my stash, working through my stash. So it still has a cover minder. I don't even think I have this color. That's cool. That is so cool. Oh, I thought it was the 4, I guess, multi-placer, because there's the 7. And look at this old tray. What a difference the tray is. Just, it feels different. It just, yeah. And then we got 2 things of wax. We'll put them back in the little wax container. A wax storage container. Little heart waxes. In the tray. We have the cover minder. And then we have a squishy. Ooh, this squishy kind of feels old. And a pen. I just realized I didn't turn my light on. Let me do that real quick. I can't turn the one next to me on because I've got my heater running. And it was all bundled up. I live in the South, you know, it gets to be a certain temperature and I freeze. I definitely freeze. I'm trying to move this over just a little more, but I've got for some reason, my husband's keyboard is underneath my table and, yep. All right, and then of course we have our bag of baggies. That's a decent sized bag of baggies. I'm just gonna put this stuff back in here too. You know, maybe I'll use that. All right, then we have the canvas. I chose this one honestly, because it's just perfect for the event. It's Blue Winter Wolf. I was hoping it wouldn't be too difficult. It's a round, so I think that should make it a little easier. And it's been sitting in my, honestly, I don't even know how long I've had this one. I would say like 2021, maybe I purchased this one. Like I've had this one for a while, you know, because I got to work through my stash. I have a big stash. Not as big as it used to be, but it's still pretty big. All right. So here it is. We're here. The Blue Winter Wolf. I'm hoping it will be pretty easy because it just kind of looks like there's a lot of good solid spots of color blocking because I don't really want to add another whip to my stack of whips, which I will probably show sometime coming around it's the end of the month. So the beginning of next month. I don't know how things are going to be for me. I don't know what I'm going to be able to do moving forward. How much I'm going to be able to do. I started a new job yesterday and I don't as of yet know what my schedule and hours are going to look like. I know that typically it seems like it's going to be 9-hour shifts, technically 8 with an hour-long break. So 9-hour shifts, and so that could pretty much take up my days, and it'll just be interesting to you know, see how much I can get done, how much I will do, and what things are going to look like. There's only, oh, there's a crystal in this one. There's only 2 ABs in this one though. So let's go ahead and look at that because this is an old kit. The ABs would be less than 150. So we have 133 and 139 for the ABs in this kit. But then there's also an L, which I do believe is a crystal. Yep. So that's pretty cool. I might look through my ABs and see. I am gonna kit this up after this, but I don't have the right kit for this. I might see if I can find, how many colors do you have? 41 colors. Yeah, I definitely don't have the right kit for this. I'm gonna have to go through my stash of storage and see if I have anything that will fit this, because I was going to use this, but this only holds 28 colors and these aren't really all that big, and just looking at these colors, it's gonna take a lot, and I don't have a second one of these available, so I'm gonna have to like look through and see. One of these bags is open. I think it's you. Yeah, I think it's this one that's spilling all over the place because there's drills. Okay, anyway. So we have 3 whole packs of 3865. That is a lot. And then this one, 162. But look at just how much is in this. So 41 colors, like that's a pretty decent amount of colors. But now looking at it, I can see there's a decent amount of colors in this. We got some greenery over here. There's the tree over here, and then the wolf itself, and the background is different. So yeah, I can see it has a lot of colors in it. Here is one of the ABs, and that is pretty. That is so pretty. That is a beautiful AB. I don't know how it's coming up on the camera, but look at that. It's like a gray AB, but it's so iridescent. It's so pretty. Like, definitely is coated in unicorn skin. Makes it pretty. And then here is the crystal. So there's the crystal. Fun. All right, now I gotta find the other AB because there should be 2. There it is. This little orange, which is gonna be in the eye. I might change that to a crystal. If I have a red crystal and an orange crystal, I might change the eye to a couple crystals. Although it looks like, no, it doesn't. I don't know where the crystals are gonna go. That's interesting. Let me try to like pile these up. I am gonna kit this up after. It's just, I'm not kitting it up on camera today because I don't feel like it. I just don't. It looks like the crystals are just kind of interspersed in the wolf. I only see like one spot here, but there's a lot of crystals, so. Oh no, they're in the background. So maybe that's just like a snowflake, because it is a winter wolf. But that's what I'm gonna work on. I'm working on this for Diamond and Stuff's event, Luna and Lycans, which I don't think I mentioned. But that's what I'm doing. I'm working on this. All right. I think it's recording again. I hope it's recording. Yeah, it's recording again. I should bring it down so I can look up at it and see if it's recording, but yeah, so I'm going to work on this for Luna and Lycans, which is being hosted by Diamonds and Stuff. I will link her information down in the description so you can go check out her channel and check everything else. But I just thought this was perfect. You know, blue winter wolf, and there's a big old moon back here. So we have both the moon and the wolf in one picture. And that's pretty cool. I mean, it looks like an absolutely stunning picture anyway. I can't wait to work on it. Don't we all say that? Oh my gosh, I can't wait to start working on this. But I'm gonna wait a few more days. I'm still working on the Halloween kit I've been working on for the month of October. I'm close to halfway through that. And then, like I said, I'm gonna do a video probably next week sometime about all of the whips that I have in progress. And then you'll see how absolutely insane I am to even think about starting a new picture. I didn't want to put the drills off the canvas because one of them is spilling out and I'm collecting drills here. So yeah, we'll see how things go. I'll see what my schedule looks like throughout the month of November and how easy it's going to be able to continue doing YouTube. I mean, obviously I plan to continue doing YouTube, but I might have to change my video putting out schedule a little bit. Might have to make some adjustments, is what I'm trying to say, I guess. And yeah, but this kit is so pretty. So pretty. It is a part-time job, so my hope is that it's only going to be 3 days a week, which would mean that I'm working 5 days a week. But if I work the 2 days are the same days that I already work, then I'll just be working a really long day. But we will see, and I will keep you updated on that information. And I mean, so far so good. I've only had 1 day, but you know, so far so good. And but yeah, that's what my hope is 3 days. 3 days would be perfect for me. A nice little part-time job to give me some more money to help with paying our bills and putting food on our table and doing the things that we enjoy doing, being able to actually enjoy life a little bit more than we can right now. I'm sure everybody else knows the struggle. You know that struggle. For the most part, we have come to the point where it's, do we pay the bills or buy food? We were there, but then we had some help paying off one of our bills, and now we're not there. But it's going to be nice to not have to stress about whether we're going to have enough money to buy food or pay bills. So it will be nice. It will be nice to not have to stress for a little while. What is under here? Oh yeah, I put the washi tape. I should washi tape this up. I don't know if I like. No, actually this one will go pretty good with the canvas. It's got the green in it. Hi. Hello. Would you like to come up and say hi? Here's Draco. So in case I haven't mentioned, I know I've talked about the kittens. I've shown the kittens. I bottle raised these, bottle fed them. My husband has decided that we are not getting rid of any of them. I would still like to get rid of at least a couple, you know, like rehome them. But the only way he's going to be okay with rehoming any of the kittens is if they are going to a really good home. So they're all here. They're all staying here. They all have names. So this is Draco. He's my little tan boy. And then, yeah, he's a good boy. He's trying to get away. Here we go. But they are staying for now. Like I said, I would really rather rehome some of them and not have 10 cats in our house. But, you know, I'm just going to own up that crazy cat lady. But am I the crazy cat lady, or is my husband the crazy cat man? Because he's the one that wants to keep them all. And he only wants to keep them all because, we'll just go ahead and do this. I kind of have a feeling of which one of these is leaking. So I'm just going to bundle it up carefully and move it. Oh, that's not good. Don't do that. Ooh. Okay. So yeah, so the only reason he wants to, like I said, if somebody were to have a good home life and swear they were going to give them a good home and treat them well and take care of them and never give them up kind of thing, I think he would be okay with it. But there's no guarantee that people are going to be that way. And it kind of sucks and it kind of hurts to see a post in a Facebook group for where we live. It was a post in a Facebook group. Someone was looking for black kittens. And then to see one of those kittens dead in a parking lot. It kind of looked like it was placed there on a Sunday near Halloween. I get where he's coming from. You know, I was like, I don't really want to put my kittens up and then have them end up in that kind of situation, or somebody's taking them to use in training dog fight dogs, or taking them to feed to a snake or something. My kittens are probably too big for that now. 6-week-old kittens are probably perfect for that, and I do feel like if anybody's rehoming 6-week-old kittens, they know what they're doing. But I have to adjust this a little bit. Either that or go with like a really big section there. So I get where he's coming from. I totally understand. And I agree. But some people just aren't trustworthy. And some people are, and some people just aren't. So kittens are with us for the time being. Even though they're going to be a bit of a financial burden. Wow, that one is really, really big. I didn't do this very well at all, man. And I'm already running out. Oh well, you know what? I won't worry about it. It has pretty decent size color blocking sections, so you know, it shouldn't be a problem. So anyway, we'll figure it out. We will figure it out and do what we have to do. As far as our big cats, they're getting kind of used to the fact that the kittens are here and putting up with them. Just kind of rebel who's not. It's rebel who's not. So, and even he's not as bad as he was. He's in the house right now, which before he wouldn't even come in the house. He and Floof would see the kittens and just, nope, peace out. We're going back outside. But now both of them will come in and will run past the kittens to get to the food dish. So at least we're getting to a better place. The other three, the girls have pretty much accepted it. They're the oldest though. They're 6 years old and they've done this 3 times already. So they're kind of just like, well, you know what? Every 2 years they get 2 more cats. Well, it's been 2 years and we got 5. So I think we're good for a while. All right, I ran out of this. I think we're good for another 3 years. For six years, another 6 years, 7, 8 years, maybe even, before we need to add to our family. I'm not adding anymore. Not even gonna look. If people are giving away cats or kittens, I'm not gonna look. I'm not gonna be a bleeding heart. I'm just gonna be like, nope, can't do anything about it. Not my problem. Let somebody else figure that out. But anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this video, and tell me what you think of the picture I'm working on. I'm gonna go ahead and kit this up. Maybe, maybe not. Haven't had very good luck with diamond painting today, so we'll see. But yeah, just thank you for watching.